right, man. So Mauricio Suleiman is saying that they gonna rank Jake Paul if he gets past Tommy Fury. Now, when I check, I don't really know if Tommy Fury. I didn't check, but I don't know if Tommy Fury really ranked in the top 15 cruiserweights. But didn't Mauricio Suleiman kind of say that they wasn't gonna rank Jake Paul before when he was under fire? So apparently he's saying it now. And like I said, it is what it is with boxing. They continue to show you why it's been a clown show, why it's gonna be a clown show, and why nothing gonna change about it. All Mauricio Suleiman do is look for the money. That's it. That's all Mauricio Suleiman do is looking for a check, looking for some money. And boxing is looking for a new great white hope. And they didn't came great white American hope, and they didn't came to YouTube to get one, to try to create Jake Paul. You know, he didn't win the Triller, he didn't win the Showtime. Now he on ESPN. You got with PFL/ESPN doing boxing matches. I mean, I don't understand what the hype is. I'm not gonna just sit here and watch him fight these guys and just because ain't shit on Saturday night. But him getting ranked is comical. He tried it before and then he backtracked and lied. Mauricio Suleiman, if my memory serves me correct, he backtracked and lied and said, "Oh no, we was not going to rank Jake Paul," and it's about money. It's about money. So, you know, they rank him as a cruiserweight. You know, I wonder is he still gonna try to do the PFL thing, or is he just gonna promote in the PFL to fight, you know, minor level fights over there? But check out the Box News playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Like I said before, so he get ranked for fighting a real fighter. I mean, Tommy Fury, from what I seen, he ain't even that good. And I don't know too much about the cruiserweight division, but if he wanted the top 10 cruiserweights in the world, then they probably just need to consider abolishing that division. They should just think about just getting rid of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing about it. Like, they want him to be a superstar so bad. All these networks, and I don't know what push he got behind him. And like I said, he ain't a bad boxer. Obviously, for somebody that jumped into the sport late, he wrestled in high school, and he's a solid athlete. You got to give it to him. You know, he picked up on the sport, but then again, he got some of the best resources in the world. You know, but you got to have, you know, something in there. But you know, he got a rematch clause versus Tommy Fury, and he talking about, you know, he got all this confidence. You know, if you confident, you don't need a rematch clause at all. And I think if you lose, that's you know, why wouldn't Tommy Fury do it again? But like I continue to say about the WBC, you know, they do clown stuff like this. They take these black fighters' money. They treat these black fighters like $2 hoes. And, you know, they don't get nothing back to y'all neighborhoods. They don't get nothing back to y'all gyms. They don't get nothing back to the U.S. communities. They don't get nothing back to the suburbs, nothing back to the states, nothing back to the ghettos, nothing back to the inner cities, the urban cities, nowhere else, the rural areas, nothing. They take y'all money and put their kids through college, and they donate it to the Mexican foundations or wherever they stationed at. Now, IBF don't be doing shit neither. I don't hear about no boxing clinics or nothing like this. Or, you know, Mauricio Suleiman said they had a fund that helped retired fighters, and if that's true, cool. You know, I ain't heard about it, but maybe they just want to keep it on the low. But ranking Jake Paul, you know, shit, you know, people should drop the WBC belts. In all honesty, you know, I have to respect. How you gonna rank this dude? But too bad don't nobody care about cruiserweight. But they want this dude to be a star so bad. Let him be. Let him be. They want to create this hype. They looking for a white great athlete to carry the torch in boxing. Let them continue to find it. Let them continue to look for it. But, you know, Mauricio Suleiman should be a damn shame. Shit. That's the equivalent of this dude fighting in border wars. We'll start giving the border wars, ranking them dudes. Giving them real titles. Shit, at least we know that shit ain't set up. At least we know it ain't fake. For real. At least we know it ain't fake. Ain't talking about we just want some it's just for entertainment and all that type of stuff, bro. Like, go start a boxing reality TV show then. Why don't Jake Paul get back into acting if you want to entertain? So there's a number of ways you can entertain and not ask people for $80, $65, $70. There's a number of ways. But as long as the WBC feel like they getting their cut of it, they happy. They don't want to protect the sport of boxing. They just like all the promoters and advisors and managers and fighters, they want to get all their money out of it and don't care what's left over, for the next generation. This continues to be a low for them. The whole Canelo thing, Canelo was out 6 months. Oh, he was out 6 months. Didn't have to drug test for violating the peg, thing. You know what I'm saying? Got to fight for the title right back. What good did it do? He got a 6-month vacation. And it didn't have to get tested. He was a franchise champion. Charlo earned his right to be the regular champion. You didn't want to fight Charlo, so he ducked him. That's just what it is. Didn't want to fight Derevyanchenko for the IBF, he ducked him. He showed y'all who was the boss one time, and now y'all just kissing his ass instead of doing what's right. So they been on some tomfoolery. Franchise title, tomfoolery. Juneteenth title, tomfoolery. Surprised they didn't bring, a bucket of chicken and some watermelon, some yellow and regular watermelon to greet fucking Jamal Charlo after he beat Juan Montiel. Give a hell about no niggas, dude. I'm telling you. And they just want to align themselves with money. Ain't no fights going on. If ain't no fights going on, how can they make money? Think about that for a minute. Who really fighting? Who really fighting for the WBC and defending the WBC title? Who? It was slow in the fall, and it's slow in the winter. So they got to get their fix in somewhere. Tank didn't defend the WBC title. So they got to survive just like everybody else. These promoters, they give them a little money to get by. They give them some advancement for Errol to get the title, but ain't nothing like getting them fight purses. It ain't nothing like getting them fight purses. It ain't nothing like getting them fight purses, and they know it. And that's what they hurting too. When these dudes don't fight, hold on, they in trouble. They can't get no money neither. So ain't no money going around. So they need to get in where they fit in at. I'm pretty sure some alleged hand-to-hand and it happened between that fight and Fury and Paul and the WBC to represent it. I'm positive. Just my opinion. But I'm positive on it. Just think about their champions. Fury and Usyk, Fury dragging his feet. Better BF just fought. Okay, they got some bread off that. Jamal Charlo ain't fought. They probably sanctioned the Adames fight. I forgot last time he fought. Late last year or something like that. Jamel ain't fought. Coming up on over a year. Earl ain't fought since he fought Ugas in about a year. Just going through their champions list. That's why they trying to align themselves with the Keith Thurman fight to get a percentage of that. Regis just fought. That was small potatoes. Devin Haney, he's been fairly active. Sheik Foster, he did get a belt, but that's small potatoes. Ray Vargas, he had a belt, but he had to relinquish. I don't know. I think he could go down there and defend it. I'm not sure. So they got one payday out of Ray Vargas. So we'll see what Ray Vargas come back and do. I think he's still the champion at 26. 22 Fulton ain't coming back till the spring. Right around the corner. So you going through their champions list. Ain't nobody really fighting. Ain't nobody really active. So come on. When the fighters fight, they pockets extra filled, they stomachs extra filled. When they don't fight, you know, that money get funny. And it's cash flow just for them. That cash ain't coming in, you know, they ain't stacking all that shit. That's why they rule books, that's why they all sanctioned outside of the US. So they not held accountable. And that's why they rule books all have these little caveats, you know, or we can vote. The exception is we can vote on it. We can vote on it. And what they say when they can vote is meaning, you know, some cash, in my opinion, allegedly cash is transferred to them. That's the way they vote. Exactly what it means. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Check out the Box News playlist. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole 9. Amazon Music, Linktree, the first link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.